talking about with your dogs. I missed the name.
Well-
I just heard someone. I heard blank is rude and not socialized with dogs or people. It could go either way.
And it kind of does go either way because they say that dogs resemble their owners, and so my dog is a neurotic, stressful mess.
I love that because I feel like one of my cats has OCD. And
Wait,
He's
tell me
special.
why. Tell me why. Tell me why. I need to know why you
okay.
think this.
The reason why
Oh, I can guess.
The reason why is because so it's Vala, it's the gray one. That's I think the one that was like preventing me from accessing my character sheet on Saturday.
Mm.
But her tail will twitch in a way that like does not seem like she wants it to be happening, but it also doesn't seem painful. It just seems annoying. And I started looking it up and I kept seeing it described as like sort of a kitty version of OCD. And all of that is probably ridiculous. But just the idea that like my cat is a little bit neurotic, I hope I didn't cause it, but then I just loop back on, well, I'm neurotic. Of course, I have a neurotic cat. So, but we understand each other. I can understand. So I can be like, hey, you don't need to. And she's also started like chewing on her paws a little bit too much, like chewing her fur a little bit too much. So
She's stressed, baby.
hmm.
She needs
But
some
she's okay.
catnip.
She
Just
does.
need-
She has a carrot. She has a catnip carrot.
Oh, that's so cute.
And so
Drinking
she
some
grabbed
catnip tea at night. Just
it.
Shit, I need some catnip tea at night.
do you know that they have dog nip?
What
What
is it?
plant is it?
I have no idea. I haven't looked too much into it, but it has been shown on my TikTok feed. I don't know why.
It's like a catnip kumquat hybrid. There's lots of terpenes in it.
I can't tell if you're jokingly saying
I'm
stoner
totally
stuff or
bullshitting right now.
okay. You
I love
do.
that they're that close. Like it's that. Also, how determined is A.A.S.H.U from stopping us from murdering those
Quite.
pigs?
Oh,
Whoa,
yeah, that's
wait.
right.
Well,
Wait,
wait.
How do we get from talking about our neurotic animals to murdering?
You give
Piglets.
Jesse a warning and be like, "Hey, it's time to play D&D," so I can be like, "Cool, here's our intro." Brandon's just like, "No, let's get on this. We have stuff to resolve."
I want to know.
What a segue.
We'll see. Yeah. On that note,
Speaking of everyone's
clicked over
pets.
I clicked over. Okay, look. I clicked over the tabs. I saw the map, and I saw my fucking giant snake that I got last time, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I got a fucking giant snake last time. I'm gonna murder everything," and it just so happens to be pigs.
No.
We're gonna eat them up.
Mm.
Coming for that
I
bacon.
mean,
wait. On that note, hi everyone.
Hi.
Pete says hard left. Yeah. Welcome on this Tuesday evening.
Yeah. So on this second Monday, I am Jess, your dungeon master, and as always, we have Bree playing Muirin, our grave cleric. We have Troy playing A.A.S.H.U, our warforged monk. Nines is played by Josh, and Nines is our warforged fighter. And then we have Mr. Brandon rounding us out with Caspian, our sea elf warlock.
Hello. Good evening.
So besides what you already started out with, which is the end, what happened last time?
I know. We walked in circles for 2 weeks.
I forgot that we fucking did that.
We walked
I
in
forgot
circles
that we
for
got
2
lost.
weeks after
We
getting
did?
some
Yes,
cool ass
we got super
items.
lost.
We got attuned to my hat that makes me look and disguise myself any way I want, including my weapons
Ooh.
and other belongings.
I got a medallion of thought detection.
That.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon, what did you get?
I'm
I got a
thought. I would like a
Fucking
medallion of
giant
protection.
snake named Miss Noodle.
But
Yeah.
it's a staff, though, right? You got a staff?
It's a staff. It's a very ornate wooden staff that I can throw and turn into a giant fucking snake.
Yeah, I appreciate the fact that you didn't bury the lead.
I'm
And
just so
I got
excited.
I got a ring with little snuggle foxes on top, and it keeps me warm.
Yes. Yes. And then we
Yeah.
murdered pigs that we didn't need to murder. And then we
Yes.
thought
So
that
they
potentially...
were like
They were ready to buck, but
big.
Jess said we
They
could
were
have knocked
big
them
ass
out.
warthogs. They had tusks. They were 30 feet tall.
Yeah.
Look,
A
in
double-decker
real
bus.
life,
Bigger.
in
Your snake is
real
bigger.
in real life, if you meet wild boars, like they will murder you.
Yep.
Exactly.
To be fair.
100%.
Exactly.
To
Exactly.
be fair. Wait, I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, I know. Okay, there we go. We will never know the boar's true intentions because
Maybe they were really the prince.
Fuck you.
Okay, so yes, got fun magic items. We saw you. And here's the thing, y'all didn't just kill these boars.
I killed those boars.
No. No, killed. They could have come back from killed. You destroyed these things. Like, this grove is covered in blood and body parts.
Oh, then didn't the snake bite one open and on top of me and rain its entrails onto
You-
me?
You threw the decapitated head up, and you
right.
both rolled very poorly, so it was a very messy catch.
That's right. That's right.
So yes, you are also covered in blood and brains.
I am, but my disguise isn't. So you can't see any of that on me. My disguise covers that up.
This is gonna get real smelly real fast.
That's
Can Nines smell? Does Nines have a sense of smell? Is this something the rest of us will have to let him know about?
I think he has an
Yes.
aroma meter built in to know whether or not smells are
Okay.
good or bad.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Because if we all just lose track of the fact that he's covered in gore because we can't see it, we're just gonna get like carry-on birds following us.
All right. So you destroyed these 2 boars, and then you heard some little squealing noises coming from a small rocky overcropping cave type situation, and half of the party was like, murder! And then some of you were like, hey, maybe like a short rest. And then some of you saw some shit while you were resting. And then when you awoke, what happened?
Did I see anything when I was really tired on Saturday? Did I see anything while I was resting?
No. A.A.S.H.U.
Okay, cool.
A.A.S.H.U.
Oh.
jumped up
had
and
a
was all
vision of
like,
sort.
"You're not doing this." And Brandon, me, and the noodle lady are ready to buck.
Miss Noodle.
Okay, I am also team. These deaths seem unnecessary.
I just want to go in and look.
Why? What? Well,
Wait. Wait. What else has happened in between now and then? Then and now. What did y'all get to do?
Level up.
There you go. You are now level
Oh,
4
yeah. That's right.
instead of level 3.
You're welcome
So
for these XP of these.
it was not because
Four
you
murders.
killed the boar.
1,000 XP
When you-
each for everybody.
You exit Haimor Forest this time, and that is when you get. I know I don't give you XP for killing shit anymore because y'all are murder machines.
Wait, so we don't get any XP for murdering? Oh,
We
I
got,
It
we got
is
personal XP.
need to
milestone.
speak to someone's manager about this.
It is.
She is the manager.
milestone.
Karen.
Also, I want all of you to go ahead and take inspiration because I keep forgetting to give it, and you have all done shit that would have earned it for you. So,
Hey, ching.
here's my sticky notes.
What does inspiration do again?
Click on it and read it.
Inspiration will give you
Oh yeah.
advantage on your roll, pretty much. Let you re-roll.
Okay.
If you botch your roll, you can pretty much re-roll anything. Normally a d20, since that's the one that decides most things. Do
You
I
can also
literally have
give
a
it to
sticky
someone.
note on here now? Mm-hmm. Yep, you can transfer your inspiration if you choose to.
Fun.
Like
Oh.
if somebody's in charge of making a throw that you really, really, really don't want them to fail because you'll all die, it's a good time to give them some inspiration. Inspiration, if you want to use it, you got to tell me before I tell you whether you pass or fail. That's the only catch on that.
Also, I was going through all the feats, and I just couldn't decide if I wanted, when we leveled up, to one that was like really, really functional, or was just genuinely funny. Like I just want to lean.
Ooh,
I know.
genuinely funny though.
I know. We were talking about it in chat, and it's like, I really want to give the fucking drunk guy keen mind, like to increase my negative intelligence score. I always know which way is north. You always know the number of hours left before the next sunrise or sunset. You can accurately recall anything you have seen or heard within the past month. Tosh was like, we wouldn't believe you. Like, you'd be like, north is that way. And be like, okay, Caspian, sure it is. Or be like, you can accurately recall anything you've seen or heard within the past month. Be like, but can I then express it to you correctly? Be like, well, I remember when homeboy said this, and we were like, nah, he said that. And then we were like, we should have done stolen that branch, and it was crazy. And you're like, that doesn't help us. Caspian, that doesn't help us.
I'm team that feat.
I know. I know. I couldn't decide, so I just literally took two ability and point increases, and I put another, so I have 20 in charisma, which just doesn't fucking help me either. But it's just so funny. Like, I just love it so much.
I love how your method of leveling Caspian up in any way is, how can I make this fun and difficult for myself?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why
'Cause
I'm
it's
playing this
fun.
game on hard mode.
Because it's fun.
It's
You're here
playtesting.
for a good time, not a long time.
That one.
Alright.
So up here is the not cave.
Correct. It is off to the. If you're facing the direction that you are traveling, it's towards the left. And A.A.S.H.U is standing there just in front of the cave.
So is Nines approaching the entrance to the cave?
Yeah, his hand axes
Yeah.
are away. He just wants to know what's in here. He's just curious.
I will not allow you to slaughter innocent creatures. That action goes against my programming, and as well as this group's primary objective. The termination of these creatures' parental units is also unjust. It was our party that encroached on this territory. They were simply defending their home and offspring.
Do
I do
you
not
write
quite
this
fully
down?
understand the visions that have presented themselves to me, but I have hypothesized that at this time of my awakening, My caretakers had also been slaughtered by belligerent outsiders, and I refuse to allow such injustice to occur. If your plan is to terminate these creatures, then, although you are my comrade, I will have no choice but to stop you humans.
Midway through, Caspian is already like halfway down the tunnel. Like while you were like berating Josh, I was like, okay, well, while the robots are bickering, I'm gonna take a look at what's down in this cave.
I'm gonna
What's
follow.
down here?
I'm going to kind of watch as Ash you saying and start to interject and then go, okay, well, yeah, no, he's making good points, and then realize he's backstorying as well, but then notice Caspian going down the tunnel and chase after him. And also when I catch up to him, be like, you are missing the like backstory. Is like he just full on like passed and you're missing it.
Like, but there could be treasures in here.
Also, good points.
Yeah, the treasure thief twins over here. Yeah, 100%.
Is your snake still out? Is Miss Noodle still out, or did you transform her back to?
I will transform. Miss Noodle will return to her staff and take a rest.
Did you
Uh,
figure out what your command word for her is?
Oh shit! No, fuck.
That's it.
Sure.
What you
That's
just
it.
said
Oh,
is it
shit.
now.
Shit! No, fuck.
That's what makes it go away. So don't yell that during combat ever.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Just something that he constantly says. It's like poof puff, poof puff.
Honestly, I mean, now that you mention it, I
Yes,
would.
it's like you write this shit or something.
I know. I would love if my snake had like performance anxiety. Like, like I'm just. The joke's right himself, folks.
It just comes out and it's got its head tucked into its coils, like.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Like if I
You
just
have to-
if I
You
just
have to
accidentally,
appreciate it.
oh,
Your
like
ex would be just
beside
overjoyed.
herself. Yeah, like I couldn't not like. So yeah, having it be a very common, like a very difficult word to remember for her to like show up, and a very common phrase for her to go away would be fucking hilarious, and that's probably going to happen.
Okay. I will allow it. Think
But
on it.
it'll
And then,
take some time.
yeah, let us know. Okay, so Miss Noodle is away. Your tentacle is away. What are we doing?
I am gonna take off the hat.
You are
I am now back.
covered.
I'm covered in guts, and I look like Nines again, just a warforged. I don't look awesome anymore. And I just tell
You
Ashu,
look awesome.
Say two nice
Yeah.
things about yourself.
no. Listen, it's not like a negative. Like I looked like the destroyer of worlds, and then I changed into a wooden man. So it was like Pinocchio
Fair.
or Iron Man. It's like I don't look cool anymore. So
You don't look as cool.
as
As
cool.
cool.
Okay, as cool.
There it is.
I just explained to Ashu that I just want to look in here. There could be treasure. Maybe we need to send someone here to pick these piglets up. Maybe, what are we going to do? You going to take care of them? They're here now. Like, and
Very
I'm just
well.
going to try to just walk by. I'm just going to walk in.
Ashu will follow.
Everyone, roll me.
With his hand touching Nines' butt the whole time.
Puts the hat back on.
Like,
robot
hey,
boyfriends.
what are we rolling?
Roll perception.
13 perception.
Oh, 4.
Oh,
18
Five.
for Ashu.
and
So,
that
I rolled a 1, a natural 1, but it's a 5. So I don't know.
Just tumbles down
Yeah.
into the cave.
Whatever it is that we're trying to look for actually sees me first.
So you all start to walk into this cave, and it's not a very deep cave. This is literally just where these creatures would get out of, bad weather. It is their little home. There's no exit out the back. Muirin, you're able to find 5 piglets when you accidentally step in their shit. Because they are rolling around in some mud, and it's not just mud.
Ugh.
But you find them. You find 5, and they look like they are not babies. Like they've been weaned. They have little food piles, that kind of stuff. Food piles. They don't keep food piles. You know what I mean?
Piglets just like
Yes,
nosing their food.
like chipmunks.
They all have a bowl.
just little. Mommy and Daddy came and gave them their little bowl for their evening meal for the day, and
Like, these are smart little piglets.
the world is crazy.
But they're weaned, basically.
They are. They are not
She's
babies.
like, "Wing."
What? What did I miss? What did I miss?
Me being a 4-year-old.
Yeah. Yep.
talking about weens.
You said wing.
This is literally it.
Jesus Christ. It's kind of like dick.
Where were we? Okay,
I just
yeah.
stepped in pig shit.
you did. Troy, go ahead and roll me a D4. What was it?
2.
Okay. I am looking for something that I usually find in a book. Sorry. Here we go. Let me roll something real fast. All right, strewn around the ground, you find 13 pieces of copper. Just seems to have come in off of different things that the boars have brought in. Bags that have been stolen with food inside of it, possibly people. You don't know. What do boars eat? I don't know. People.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I know. Does A.A.S.H.U know? Arr. I grew up in the South. Boars are scary.
I just see copper pieces laying around. I pick one up and inspect it.
It's just copper money.
That's just currency.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, copper pieces like money.
There appears to be currency on the ground here.
Pick up the change, bro.
A.A.S.H.U doesn't care about money, so if anybody wants it.
Caspian wants that money.
Cassian's like, shiny.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
start picking up all the queenies.
So other than that, there is nothing else in this cave beside the piglets and remnants of old meals.
All right, we'll see you guys
And-
later. Let's get out of here.
Bye.
That's all that's in there?
I dropped some breadcrumbs for the pigs. I'm like, sorry about your parents as I drop food on my way out. That was our mistake. They were very aggressive. Okay, look, they were coming right at us.
I'm gonna drop some food, and then while Caspian's like trying to explain to the piglets why we had to do what we had to do, I'm
Wait,
gonna start trying
do-
to pull him out of the tunnel away from
Do
the
any of the
piglet.
piglets appear to be like friendlier than any of the other ones? Like cuter in any way?
You gonna befriend a piglet?
I'm gonna give me a pet hog.
Get me a pet hog, brother.
Make me an animal handling check.
Oh, do it.
Oh my god!
I love
Yes.
Send!
Head
I
first.
love the faces that all of you make whenever I let you do something y'all did not think I was gonna let you do. It is like watching kids at Christmas just do
We
it.
get to have a pet.
All right, 18. Describe one of these piglets that just seems to have a curiosity towards you.
There's one that's like kind of a little runt of the litter, and it comes just like and like
We could
nudges
eat.
my ankle.
We can't hear your little snorty thingies.
Oh, well, it comes snorting up to me and just like looks at me with little doe eyes. And A.A.S.H.U picks him up and says, "You're my friend now." and grabs some rope and like makes a leash out of it.
A.A.S.H.U has a fucking pet pig.
We could all get pigs like the Stark children got dire wolves.
I'm riding this hog into battle if you letting us do that. This my war hog now.
Oh, get it? Warhog? Like warhog? Jess, can we ride these hogs into battle?
Piglets. They're babies.
But when they
still.
Okay,
when they grow up, how big were their? I mean, we saw their parents.
They
You
were
did
like
see their
20,
parents.
30 feet tall. I could ride
Mhm.
that. Oh my god.
As of now, no, you cannot ride these into battle. In the future, the world's a kooky place.
what's
there...
There's opportunity that abounds.
what's the lifespan of a hog in this world?
Questions I did not think I was going to have to field today.
What are the pigs'
The average
swimming
life-
speed?
If the
Of a
pig
giant
at an
hog.
adult is 30 feet tall, how high off the ground is its asshole?
Is its asshole.
We need to know.
Jess is
Sounds
like,
like something
we had
that-
combat today. We have NPCs to talk to. We have traversal, and she's like, let's take 20 minutes figuring out how high a pig's asshole is from the ground. Yes.
A.A.S.H.U comes walking out of the cave with his new little friend.
Nines goes, what the fuck? I imagine
hate
you're like
that.
legally blonde with the little chihuahua on the leash. And it's just like prancing next to you as you like walk with it. Like it's completely and
wanking.
utterly like automatically domesticated to you. Just like
Has a little cute walk to it.
Oh my god! I hope when we get to a town, he buys like one of those little dog purses to keep the little pig in. Pigs, it's gonna get so big.
that's what she said.
Or or I want him to get one of those like front backpacks where it's like little piglet arms like stick out the front, and it, like has it like strapped to the front of him. This is my piglet. Be warned.
I saw
His name is
something
Alexander
recently.
Hamilton.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my god.
We will all
didn't-
die for this piglet. Ugh. So I watched
Alexander
something.
Hamilton.
I watched something recently with Paris Hilton, where apparently I don't know if it was on TikTok or somewhere else. But she was talking about how apparently when it was popular in the 2000s or something to get teacup piglets. That's not a thing.
Mhm.
They're not real. They don't exist. Like they're just potbelly pigs, which get fucking massive. But kudos to her, I guess, because she apparently kept it and raised it, but it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And I wonder how many other people got piglets that they thought were gonna stay like 10 pounds that turned out to be like I don't
Some
fucking know,
hogs.
Besides our
800 pounds
aunt.
or whatever. But I thought that they didn't think it was gonna stay small. They did get a pig, but I thought that they knew it was going to get large.
I don't know. They weren't the, you know, they did all kinds of things.
Okay.
All right, moving on.
So, according to Google,
Can't pick your family.
according to Google, wild boars live 10 to 14 years.
All
How many
right,
sessions
A.A.S.H.U.
is that?
It's a big responsibility. Keeping a pig, which will one day grow to be 20 feet tall.
And probably murder
He will be a powerful ally.
I just want to know the over/under of how quickly my snake attempts to eat your pig the next time that we.
Oh, he's going to get uppercutted into the atmosphere.
Just one punch, man. The
Yes.
pig is just. I would love that. Nothing would make me happier. I'd be like, bye bye, snake. Like, if you fucking team rocketed them, like my snake, like Arbok, into the sun, literally nothing would make me happier. Be like, well, it's been a good run, Miss Noodle. Farewell to thee.
So, can you pull up a stat block for a piglet?
Can he? If he wears it on the front of his chest, is it considered a shield?
What's the armor class of a piglet?
Yeah.
Does he get +1, +2? It's leather armor.
That's leather armor.
It's leather armor. I mean,
just cover yourself in live piglets.
just strapped.
Wait,
Just
I want to go back in.
Okay,
I want to go back in. I want to go back in.
Man, a
How many
piglet.
were in there?
You here. You here.
Wait.
God. Oh,
I need
God.
to conjure the sound. Do you remember the sound of all those chickens in that giant bin that that guy just pushed down and they all screamed at once? That's what that suit would sound like.
Just the shrieking. How fucking terrifying, though, preparing to come into battle with that sound be the sound of
And
18 piglets
and I'm wearing-
strapped to you.
I'm wearing the disguise, so you can't see it. You can't see him.
So you'd look like the destroyer of the world, just making the noise of 18 shrieking. That's fucking terrifying.
Jesus Christ. This is a fucking Batman villain. Oh my god. Ugh.
Yes, it's like, are you fucking done?
I'm done. I don't want any piglets.
So just the one piglet, I suppose.
I don't want to
The
be a
one.
Y'all
daddy.
just that was the thing.
I don't want to be a daddy.
Y'all just walking around the world looking weird with pet piglets. Yes. Like Jess probably prepared. She spent time and we're just like soup made of piglets.
Made of piglets. That's the name of the fucking episode. Soup made of piglets.
I'm wondering if we need to put a warning on here,
Where
like
we're
no
going.
pigs were harmed in the making of the session.
I'll put it on.
So which direction were we traveling?
While you are sitting here
North.
or standing here outside the cave discussing this new acquisition of A.A.S.H.U's, I love the fact that A.A.S.H.U doesn't have to eat, but he now has adopted a creature that does.
Mm.
A.A.S.H.U is not hard to keep alive unless something is trying to actively kill him.
He just keeps trying to feed it random shit because he doesn't know what they eat.
Here's a rock. Here's a
What ab-
leaf.
What about this?
Here's a
piglet?
blue jay.
It's just,
So-
I wish y'all have seen. Oh, everyone needs to watch the Mitchells versus the Machines. 'Cause
We
the-
did.
And yeah.
Yes, the scene where the robot like pretends to eat an orange and he's like, yum yum, good, yum yum. Like that's all I picture. It's like A.A.S.H.U picking up random shit and be like, delicious,
Yum, yum.
piggy, yum yum.
Yum,
What about
yum,
this,
piggy?
piggy?
Yum,
Yum
yum,
yum.
piggy. Do you know what you want to name this pig?
Alexander Hamilton.
Oh my god.
Nobody
I might
in your
change it.
party, nobody in your party understands who that is. However,
Yeah, neither does A.A.S.H.U. He just randomly came up with that name.
that's what he thinks.
Beautiful name.
Alexander Hamilton the Third.
That's what he thinks. It was just a coincidence, a name he thought up in his mechanical brain. As y'all are sitting here discussing the acquisition and adoption of Alexander.
I don't like that our DM just brought into question in the campaign whether or not our thoughts are our own. And just acted
Oh.
like we should have let that slide by.
Yeah, I'm good
Oh.
with it.
He's like, she's
Caspian-
responsible for all of this. I'm cool with it.
Caspian has
Blame
a
Jess
very
for
like
everything.
visible existential crisis for like 5 seconds, where that's like sinking in, and then just kind of disappears. It's like,
Back to Piglet suit.
which way are we heading? That pig,
Back to the
cute.
suit of piggies.
It's so cute. It's big. Your pig is cute. Can I talk?
So
to you?
as you are standing there discussing the adoption
is
of
a male,
Alexander
right?
Hamilton, have you checked? Would A.A.S.H.U
No.
check?
A.A.S.H.U wouldn't even know that that's a thing.
Yeah. So nobody knows. You're just gonna Alexander Hamilton.
We're gonna assume this pig's gender.
Or it just doesn't matter. Everything is asexual. Everything is gender fluid. It doesn't matter. A.A.S.H.U's a very inclusive Warforged. So as you're discussing our lovely new friend, you hear a crash followed by some incredibly colorful that was hard, colorful swear words. What would you like to do?
Coming from what direction?
The direction you were heading in the first place. Outside of the woods.
A.A.S.H.U throws the Ed Hardy hat on. It
What?
sparkles.
No, that's not
I
what we called it.
forgot.
What do we call it?
Oh yeah, that's right.
I
Hang on.
forgot that it was fucking Ed
And
Hardy.
A.A.S.H.U does?
It's called what did I?
I think
Oh,
he
it's
means
a
nice.
Ted Farty hat. That's
Ted
what it is.
Farty.
Ted Farty.
Ted Farty.
So you've
You
thrown
s-
this hat on top of A.A.S.H.U's head.
No, it's on my head.
Well, that's
You
what you said.
You said A.A.S.H.U puts his
Did I
Ted
say A.A.S.H.U?
party hat on. Yeah.
Oh,
You
no.
became Josh.
Me.
You became Troy for a moment. Oh my God. You're all
Me.
interchangeable. No, you're
Okay.
You white and
yes.
Ben Affleck.
Nines puts his hat on, and the chains of the Destroyer of Worlds fill around him as his hand axes turn into godly weapons as well, and prepares to fight whatever it is that is fumbling through the woods, screaming obscenities.
Stand back, Alexander. I'll handle this.
Super charming.
so cute.
Oh,
Ah, it's so
fucking
cute.
God.
That pig is going to save the world one day.
Is it?
I hope it
So-
does.
This kind of reminds me. I don't know if anyone but Brandon has watched Star Trek: The Next Generation, but Worf's son's name is Alexander.
Oh, it is. And they're kind of picky. They're Kind of piggish.
Oh, I guess with the forehead thing,
A little bit.
Does
we go-
everybody follow Nines?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm following the pig because I think it's cute.
It is. It's adorable.
So I'm just kind of drunkenly stumbling behind it. Like, I'm trying to like move like leaves and twigs out from its path so it can like scramble clearly. Like, look out, Alexander, look out. There's rocks in front of you.
I love this because the last session ended with like, we're gonna murder these babies.
I was just kidding.
It was an empty threat. You gave me a giant snake, Jess. I just was bloodlusted.
He gave nobody anything. I put them on the table and said, I didn't honestly do it. I rolled for it, and the fucking D&D gods like you guys, so.
Miss Noodle's thirst for violence is unquenchable.
Anyway, okay, so you finally make your way through the forest, and you see that the trees are beginning to thin around you. There is more grass and vegetation and vegetation at your feet.
Wait, what happened
As
to the tripping and the cussing? Did I miss that?
We're
We're
running
headed
towards it.
towards that
Oh,
sound.
oh, okay, cool.
did I literally forget what you were talking about? Yes. I was like, what tripping and cussing? What are you talking about? I introduced this.
Yeah, we are heading towards the tripping and cussing.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So you are getting towards the edge of the forest. You can tell us because there's more vegetation growing at your feet. More sunlight is able to come through. And this has been throughout the last few days, but finally you're seeing breaks in the canopy of the trees. There's rays of sunlight shining down on you. Any of you who are not warforged feel the sun's rays heating up your skin, giving you that vitamin D. My warforged friends, you feel the lovely, gentle warmth of that heating up metal before it gets scalding hot eventually, because some of us live in the South and that happens. But it's nice. After being in almost perpetual darkness, you could tell days and nights apart. However, it was incredibly dark in there compared to being out in full sunlight. As you come out, your eyes begin to adjust more, and then you see a wagon. And this wagon has a emerald green tarp on it. It's one of those like cloth signs rolled up and pinned on the side. And you see that it has gotten caught in a rut in the road. It's not a very good road, it's just a dirt path, lined with stones on the side that kind of designate it as a road. A donkey is pulling this cart, and the wheel has gotten caught in a rut. And there is a green. From the back, it looks like a tiefling, but you can tell that he's green because of his tail. His tail is smaller than most tieflings' tails. And none of you have ever seen a green tiefling before. But he is at his cart and attempting to push it out of this rut, cursing the entire time.
I really, this has very little to do with this, but I really want Miss Noodle to have like a venom personality, like even as like a stick, like where she can like telepathically like, Caspian, feed me that donkey creature. Looks delicious.
Miss Noodle is
Yes.
not sentient. She is not a
Miss-
sentient stick. I am
Miss
sorry.
Noodle will not be talked to this way.
Miss Noodle started to sound like Randy Savage towards the end.
Oh yeah, brother. Miss Noodle is gonna have that donkey in the ring for 3 minutes, brother. These fangs are gonna sink right into that donkey.
Okay, so it's canon. That's Miss Noodle's voice.
Got him.
Now you have to do it.
She cower in fear before Miss Noodle.
I want somebody to draw Miss Noodle doing that. Just
With a Randy Savage hat and glasses.
Yes.
And a Slim Jim.
Yeah.
yes.
Like with the jacket.
Caspian dressed as the Slim Jim.
I'm fine with that. Like the yellow like shirt and everything.
Okay. So you see this cart. The person at the cart has not noticed you yet. What do you do?
Nines takes off the hat because doesn't want to look like the destroyer of worlds anymore, and takes the buckle on the back of the hat. You know what I mean? That buckle on the back, and clips it to his waist. So now it hangs from his waist.
Oh my god,
Okay.
I hate everything about this hat. Head farty hat.
Okay, real quickly,
outta
could
here.
I just disguise myself as myself without the hat on? I could just look like myself because you can't take this off of me unless I'm dead. So if I just disguise myself as myself, okay, that's what I want to do. I never take the hat off. I just disguise myself to look like myself, not covered in blood. We'll deal with that later. And I ask him if he needs some help.
Excuse me, good sir.
I love
Do
that
you
whole,
require
like,
Deal with
assistance?
that later.
I love
Put
that
in
whole
that.
internal interaction that we got to go on that journey with you for.
I will
love
help you
that
with
so
this
much.
wheel if you give me a bath.
Someone hose this robot down.
Okay, is that what you say?
No, I just ask him if he wants some help.
And he turns around. He's like, "Oh, well, hey there. Sorry about the language. I wasn't really. I didn't think anybody was this far out. Yeah. If you can help me get my card out, I'd appreciate it."
Fuck yeah. And he walks up. And Nines will walk over and give him a hand. He gestures to A.A.S.H.U and to come over and give him a hand. Put the piglet down and give me a hand.
He's like, oh, like puts Alexander down.
Do you give his little rope to someone, or are you just walking with
Yeah.
him now on the leash?
To Muirin. Muirin gets to walk out.
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and both of you make a strength roll for me. Just
You
straight
should
up
have chosen
beefy strength.
somebody else. 13.
23 natural 20.
I am
Okay. Yeah, so between the three of you, especially Nines, like honestly, A.A.S.H.U and this other person barely have to push it. They go to start helping you push it, and you're just one-handed, like no issues, just a lift and a push at the same time. You kind of bump the donkey a bit because you're going faster than the donkey is pulling.
Out of the way.
Naturally.
As it like runs away. Doesn't run away, just trots slightly forward, so it's no longer being
It's like,
pushed on the
don't
ass.
do this to me.
No,
Donkey
I'm not.
guys.
No. You know, this donkey gets pushed from behind, and suddenly its hip breaks because you're just so goddamn strong. It's like
Gotta
being
put him
whipped
down now.
across the
Yeah.
room and having an arm just pulled out of socket or some shit like that.
And I'm just like, he's a beast,
No.
right? Got it.
Yeah. I want to take a
I
swing
got
at this donkey's neck with my hand axe.
Oh God, no. Okay, so everything is good. All right, so you managed to get the cart out, and this person turns towards you. And how tall is Nines and A.A.S.H.U again?
Nines is He is anywhere, when disguised, anywhere between 4 feet 6 inches and 6 feet 6 inches. So we're gonna go 6 feet 6 inches right now.
So
I'm
he's
11.
so he's gonna be 9s, but a tall 9s.
Yeah, I can
Gotcha.
be 1 foot taller and 1 foot shorter with the hat on. So if I disguise myself as myself, I can make myself taller.
How tall is A.A.S.H.U?
5'11".
Okay, so you are both looking down at this person, and you see a green, like I said, appears to be a tiefling. However, forest green colored skin. They have brown hair. They also have brown horns coming from about partway on their forehead, just short. They're not pointy. They're kind of rounded, like little stubby horns.
Like little satyr horns.
Kind of, little less of the curl and kind of thicker. You also see when he's talking to you, because he turns and he smiles at 9s and he goes, "Well, I guess I shouldn't have been surprised that such a big feller was gonna not have a problem with that. It's been giving me a mighty fine trouble. I greatly appreciate it." You see when he's talking, his mouth just, it's off slightly. Like there's something that you cannot put your finger on. Roll perception.
Everybody?
Yes, as you're watching this.
15.
17.
His.
11.
All right.
13.
Oh,
Hush.
sorry. 17. I thought I was gonna go at disadvantage, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Me too. So 17.
Okay. So A.A.S.H.U, I mean, not a big deal. You're still learning about all sorts of different people. Everyone is different to you. So, woo. Sorry. I almost yeeted my computer off of my desk.
Flipped it.
Yes. Clip it. Let's go on the mute reel.
Oh. Wait, I wasn't muted, was I? Ouch.
No, but it's still going there.
Mhm.
Okay. Just doesn't get hashtag mute girl. Anyway. Muirin, you are a different looking tiefling yourself. So to you, it's just like, cool. I didn't know we could be green. Like, this weird, like your horns are really cool. Like, oh, mine grow back like this. Like, why are yours like kind of
Weird
short?
Horn Club.
Yeah,
I
because
absolutely
those are
walk
not
up to him and
normal.
I'm like, hey, Weird Horn Club.
Caspian and 9s. You can tell that his mouth seems to be wider than a normal tiefling's would be, and there's a lot more sharp, pointy teeth in them.
See it, orc tiefling.
Oh,
Well, I'm
because
not
he's
gonna go around
fucking
asking this
green.
guy, like, what are you? That's mean.
You just can't go around and ask people why they're green.
And he goes, "So, what brings you folks through this part? Did you come out of the forest?"
No.
Oh, okay. I mean, if you did, I hope you weren't in there for too long. I heard lots of crazy stuff happens in there.
It does.
Yes. Lots of crazy stuff.
Big facts.
And he kind of sits back and on the edge of his cart. And he's like, "You mean to tell me, are y'all adventurers?"
Maybe.
You are just the type of people I'm looking for. Hi.
Oh, just how loose is your definition of adventurer?
Well, and he knocks his fist on the cart, and the sign that had been rolled up on the side falls down. And you see painted in slightly faded but gold and gilded lettering, it says, "By the way."
By like BY? Oh.
By the way. BUI,
Yeah.
the way. Well, my name is Wendell Thorne, and I am the current traveling merchant for By the Way. And we happen to have a hankering for some interesting deals. See, we just, at By the Way, what we do is when adventurers like yourself pick up some treasure or something like that in some of them ruins and dungeons and fighting them monsters and whatnot, then we just happen to buy some of that stuff that it may be a little bit hard to get rid of. You may not be going near some of the larger towns with people who might want these things, just facilitate the sale process. But I buy those things off of you. I keep some stuff if you're ever interested. We got some magic items on hand, and we can see what's going on. I can definitely give you a deal, and I'll tell you what. I will tell you. I'll tell you what. I'll even cut y'all a deal.
Caspian
A.A.S.H.U uses his detect thoughts necklace.
Is what?
His medallion of thought detection.
Okay, go ahead and drop that again because I already forgot what it does.
Detect thoughts.
Yeah.
Question.
You can read the thought. Oh. Possible answer, make no guarantees. What you got?
If we just kill this guy and take all his stuff,
I can shred it.
how much do we know about the company that he represents?
Probably not enough.
Because I don't think that this guy's out here walking around with his cart just doing stuff without either A, being powerful enough to defend it, or B, if I kill him and take everything, I will then be wanted by this company. Like stealing from Google or something. Like, what's going to happen?
But why would we kill him?
I'm just curious.
Really quick.
I'm curious.
When does A.A.S.H.U tell us that he's casting detect thoughts?
No.
Hey guys, I want to detect this guy's thoughts real quick.
I just want to know, so as y'all are having, I hear his whole spiel, and Caspian's kind of I'm playing with the pig in the back, and then I kind of hear his whole spiel going, and I kind of set up. I'm so he's a fence. He's a fucking fence. I don't know fence when I see one. You're gonna just sell our, can't get rid of our stuff. I know fence when I see one, buddy. Or just what kind of things you got into there? But they're very rare.
Jess is literally just trying to give us a place to sell and buy shit, and we're just what if I eat him? What happens?
I'm genuinely curious.
Okay.
So as I'm saying this out loud, I'm saying this to him in the group, and as I'm saying he's a fucking fence. What are his thoughts?
Okay.
He's a fence.
Josh, he's not a fence. Roll a history check in order to see what you know about the company. A.A.S.H.U, as Caspian is, sitting there and just, he's a fence. And you are confused because quite obviously this dude is not wood, nor in the ground, nor connected to anything else. You glean, because you get his surface thoughts just with the first portion of this spell. Then he's just thinking if I get this sale, Daddy's going to be so excited. He said I need to start moving some product. If I don't start moving some product, then he's going to get mad at me. And if he gets mad at me, then he's going to tell Mama. And if Mama knows, I don't want to deal with it. She gets so sad. I don't want to disappoint my mama. She's a good lady. I'm not a fence. Why does everybody call me a fence? But on the surface, he's just, no, sir, I would never. See, fence is such a weird term in the sense that I technically could be. However, I do not try to get involved in ill-gotten gains. I assume that if you are a tried and true adventurer who is maybe perhaps a part of a guild of some sort, that's some renown, and I assumed you were good people and who didn't just go around tomb raiding.
Can I roll insight?
Go ahead. Nines, you have never heard of this company before.
13.
I don't.
He
take a
seems
risk.
like he's telling the truth. Like he's honestly, you can kind of tell. He's got a tear in his eye. You may have hurt his feelings.
Caspian's
But
like up, like close to him, doing with a little like squinty, like.
You're a very strange person. You do
he's
know
like-
that. You don't understand personal boundaries, right? You could just ask permission. I mean, if you want to sniff me, that's some people's customs. I try not to judge. I travel all over.
Yeah,
Muirin
I'm
doesn't
way too
look.
close to him.
Muirin doesn't look up from playing with the pig and just kind of hollers like he is obviously drunk.
I try not to make judgments. You know, some people have a personality that you just don't understand, and I see a
His-
lot of people
yeah,
on the road.
His personality is drunk.
You know. And he puts a hand on Caspian's shoulder, and he's kind of bent backwards. When you were trying to get closer, he would continue to put at least 3 inches between your faces. So he just continued to go backwards, and you'd continue to go forwards. And he
Yeah,
just
we're
like,
Yes. And this was said by Muirin without judgment at all. Just
like
like
just
matter
is
of
him.
factly.
yeah, just use your eyeballs and act accordingly.
and he puts a
Use your eyeballs
hand.
and act accordingly is just good life advice.
That really is. So he puts a hand on your shoulder, and he just goes, I understand, my friend. I understand. You know what? Maybe we can find something for you in my cart. How about that? You want me to take a look, see what we can find, see if there's anything that might catch your liking, and I'll tell you. If you find something, we'll talk about a deal. How about that?
9 says
As
yes.
as it just so happens, I recently come across some pig money I would love to buy from your store.
Oh, by pig money, you don't mean something weird, because I do take currency that is accepted in all the realm. However, there are some plainer places that I have not been to, and I do not know their currency. So if I have to go to another plane in order to use it, it doesn't really do me very much good.
I
shake
hold up
some,
the pig and I'm like, we found the money when we found the pig.
yeah,
And
and I shake some like muddy coins at him, and I'm like, pig money.
His eyes get like
I'm like,
super
bro.
wide, and he's like, "Are you telling me that pig brings you money?
Yes.
How much do you
Yes.
want for the pig?"
Yes.
How much do you have? This is
A.A.S.H.U picks up
very rare.
Alexander is
and lucky
very
pig.
defensive.
I like lean back.
Are
I'm like-
you
I'm like,
are
"You could
you
be
the
His eyes turn
porcine?
red and he goes into
motherfucker."
combat mode.
Oh dear, oh dear! I think you broke your friend. You broke your friend. He looks
His head's just like-
upset. Oh dear, I think. Oh, I don't. I might have something that can fix that. I can look for you if you want to, but you might need to see a cleric.
wait,
Like
I'm a
he-
cleric.
for the right.
Oh, if
price,
you're a
I'm sure he'd
cleric, you
be-
can. I think he may be possessed, but it's okay because I don't judge. There's plenty of possessions that are for good reasons. So if you just wanted to go and maybe take a look at him, I don't think head spinning is normal. But like I say, I don't judge.
He just doesn't want to sell his pig. Which I
Oh,
don't
if the
blame
pig is
him.
his, and he turns and he looks at Asha, he's like, "Oh, I apologize. I did not mean to insinuate that I was going to purchase something that I did not have the full support of the owner. Of course, if that is your porcine? Is that the fancy word for piggy? Okay, if that is your piggy, honey, I am not going to touch him.
9
Does
walks up.
anybody want to see what's going on?
I want to buy something.
Oh, honey, them are my favorite words. Okay, roll me.
What are you boying?
What are you selling?
Roll me a D100.
Oh shit.
Ooh. Rolling D100.
70. I feel good with that number.
That's a solid number.
It's
That is a good
solid
number.
Okay, so he reaches into the back of his van, and it's his entire van. It's not a van. I thought of it as a van because that's what it is
Van?
in my head. It's like a little. It kind of looks like a stoner van, but it's a cart. So whole upper body is in the back of his cart, and you hear rustling around and things, some stuff falling down, and then you're like, hang on, I got something. Get me. Okay, I got something for you. And he pulls out a potion bottle.
I only want your strongest potions.
And he was like, all right. Now you look like
Now he is Matthew McConaughey in my head. So thank you.
Just a green.
Did I say it 3 times?
A green.
Yes, you did.
I'm sorry.
Like that's what it's gonna be. Just like
Alright,
the redhead was Wendy. Now this
And
fucking dude.
his big smile,
This beard.
big toothy smile. He's like, all right. Now you strike me as the type of individual who may be of more physical caliber. You enjoy a jaunt. This here is a potion of climbing.
Ooh.
You are a judgmental one. No, my dear, look beneath the liquid. Look beneath the liquid. You see this little baby? Not just about climbing. Do you see how pretty it is?
Mm-hmm.
It's nice and brown. It's got layers. Look, brown. It's beautiful brown with that silver. And then the gray on the bottom. Do you know what that means? That means that you can climb anything. You know what I mean? Anything, honey. Even if your strong arms fail you, this potion won't, baby. You ain't gonna fall. And he puts an arm around your shoulders, kind of draws you away from the crowd. He's like, I can even cut your deal for 75% off. What'd you say about that, baby?
When he started with 75, I was like, I tell you
How
what's not
much?
gonna-
How much is it at full price?
Price, well, he kind of inspects, and his nails are long and sharp.
Like acrylics? Is he like clacking as he's talking?
Was it
Clacking.
Dolly Parton? Is he making a new song up with his nails?
I have
Well,
money.
you see, here at, by the way, it's more of an offer up type situation. I will let you name your price within reason if you tell me a secret.
So what is 70% off of one secret?
Yeah, that was my next question. You just throwing numbers out here. You trying to confuse me? You think I'm a robot? You think I just a bunch of gears and lubricant? I don't think so.
Just a bunch
How
of
about
gears
this,
and
baby? I will
lubricant.
give it to you for 2 gold pieces and a secret.
2 gold pieces and a secret.
2 gold pieces and a secret, baby. That's all you got to do to get this lovely potion.
Tell him 1/4 of
on,
a secret.
baby.
It's 75% off.
Okay.
He's gonna buy the first thing right out of the gate.
Hang on. Hang on.
You
Hang
gonna
on.
window shop a little?
No,
Let's see
hang
the
on.
rest
Hang
of
on.
the
Hang on.
wares.
Okay.
This potion right here.
Is there? Can I?
Potion.
I need to get out of earshot of the group to tell him my secret.
Oh, fantastic, baby. You, sweet, stay right here. You keep Darla company. I will be right back. I'm sure that Darla will like your little piggy friend if you want to introduce them. Okay. And y'all kind of go about 10, 15 feet away from the group.
Can I roll sleight of hand and see how much I can rummage to see what all he's got without him noticing?
I will come back to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you better come back to him after what happens here. Okay.
Put a pin in it.
Put a pin in it.
I hand him 2 gold pieces,
Mm-hmm.
and he gives me the potion. And I 2 gold pieces, no potion yet because he needs a secret.
And he's holding the 2 gold so you can still see him. He doesn't put them away. And he's got the potion in his hand and he's just kind of.
I lean in real close, and
He
I
leans
tell him,
back.
this isn't what I really look like. And then I transform with the hat of disguise into a horrid monster, just like just disgusting, just like flesh falling off, just and then right back into nines.
And you see that he is looking at you. And his eyes are gold. No pupil, just gold. That's how his eyes have always been. That's how his eyes have always been.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got the hand with the potion is under the elbow of the other hand that's holding the 2 coins near his face. And he looks at you and goes, I know that's not what you look like. That's also not what you look like. You're really gross right now, honestly, and I appreciate that you're trying to keep that covered. But that's not a secret, sweetie. Everybody here knows what you look like. I don't think you understand. To get my discount, I need a secret, baby. I can tell you the definition. If you don't really know what a secret is, it's okay. I need to know some information that nobody else knows.
He just explains the difference between a secret and a lie.
Now, I'm going to give you another chance, sweetie, because we've never met before. And because you seem like the type of person that I would really like to work with again.
That's potion hair. Send you right to the moon, man.
I love that you're like, what do I look like? Some kind of fucking idiot? Just gears and lubricant? And he's like, do you need me to explain what a secret is?
I didn't think you could see
I
my
like this.
true form.
This like blues ass motherfucker. Like, a lie, kids, is when.
Hang on, I'm debating on whether or not I want to try to kill this asshole right now or not.
I don't know if you can.
While he's debating, can I rummage?
I don't have a secret.
Hang on 1 second. Wanted to let, I believe that's a meet. No. Yeah, we're good on the screen. We are. I do not have a map for this because sometimes I like the theater of the mind and I do not like to put maps together. Hashtag lazy DM.
Okay, I have a
You're
secret.
not lazy. Secret.
Okay, baby. No, I will warn you.
Not for that.
Please do not lie to me again. I would love to continue to give you my deals because, like I said, you seem like you're going to be a very interesting person in the future and I'd like to run into you on the road again. So, just one little secret.
I killed a man in his sleep so that my friend would not die. And no one knows I killed him. That's a secret.
Is that true?
Yes.
Okay.
Part of
Because if not, I was going to
backstory.
have you run deception. Okay.
That is
All right.
true.
So, the moment that you start to speak with the semblance of truth in your voice, his gold eyes begin to glow. And then when you stop speaking, when your secret is out, the glow stops. And he goes, well, honey, you got yourself a deal. Hands over the potion. He goes, I hope to do business with you. If you do have anything that you want to sell, you just let me know. I might be able to take something off your hands, but I do warn you, I mainly deal in magical goods. Mundane stuff. You can take that down the road to the town. I don't really need any of that.
Okay. And he just walks off.
Fantastic.
What is this spell called?
Does he just stay where he is, or is he like a traveling salesman? He's going to be at different places.
You can ask
We
him.
contact him.
You can ask him. Did you want to ask him that? As he comes back, as he and Nines come back, and he's like, all right, does anybody else want to perhaps talk a deal? See what's in my lovely home. I can see what's waiting there for you. I mean, anything can come from back there. It's kind of, I meet the person and then I grab something just based off of what feels right. And then we talk a deal.
So could I not rummage while he was over there?
He comes back and you have been rummaging. Rummaging. That's what everybody else thinks. Your little self has stayed bent over into his cart. What you see, though, as you go into this, just behind the little flaps, is darkness. And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
She was prepared.
I rolled sleight of hand. I was going to. Oh, fuck. 12. Fuck. Wait.
Inspiration. You got
Inspiration.
inspiration.
I have inspiration.
Oh!
Oh, net 23, baby! Fuck your cock.
You take half damage.
So as you bent into this black space, you take a moment to register this is not the back of a cart. And it takes you another moment to ask yourself, wait, but like, is it? Because we see some shit sometimes. And then you start having problems breathing. And you're trying to gasp, and you move your arm just slightly, and it causes the flap of the cart to open, and a waft of air comes in, and you gasp, and you can finally breathe. And you pull your head back out, because that's fucking scary. And you saw nothing back there.
So Caspian like rummages his way in and is like in there for a second and then just like comes out of the car like
And you hear behind you. How tall is Caspian again?
he's like 5'8",
Okay, so still shorter than you.
5'10", like
This person's about 5'2". Muirin's tallest, or Muirin's closest in height to him, right? Muirin's short.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear behind you. Now, honey, what kind of goods would you be looking for? I don't think we've had a discussion yet.
Caspian's like I'm cool, whatever you got. Whatever's in there, whatever's clever. Let's make a deal. Like clearly like like shaking up and trying to like flip his hair and be like, yeah.
He looks
Sure.
at
Like
you
trying
and
to
he
like
he
put
kind
my
of
arm
like
up in the cart and just missing.
he kind of beckons you to like bend down towards him. He's like, "Come here, I gotta tell you something."
Caspian like leans, but like head like leaning like body forward, but like face kind of like. Ooh.
He's
Okay.
moving forward, honey. I suggest you literally do not stick your nose where it doesn't belong. Don't worry, boo boo. We can still make a deal. And goes to the back of the car. He's like, okay, roll me a D100.
Yay! I love rolling a D100. 95.
90.
Feel good about that one. He's like, this here is an authentic jar of toenails. Cool. Feel good about a 95. Feel good about it. Come on.
So once
Come on.
again, he leans in and you hear he's not in there for much longer. Like he kind of goes in and out and kind of chuckles to himself. He's like, well, this seems like it would be very appropriate for someone like you. Turns around and has it's a bigger bottle of a beautiful red liquid. I think you know what this is, honey, only this is a little bit better. This isn't your run-of-the-mill potion of healing. This is top-notch potion of healing, all right? I feel like, and he looks you up and down, you will need it moving forward.
Wow.
Curiosity, you know, it can be a hindrance at times when you're all befuddled like you are. But anyway, honey, I will tell you. Let's see. Looks you up and down again. While you were slightly irksome, trying to get all up in my business,
I was
I
just
will
curious.
tell you.
Just curious. I'm curious like a cat.
Yes, sweetie. Remember the entire saying the next time that you want to do it, okay?
That's
All you
fair.
got to do is ask. You know,
Fair.
consent is a great thing.
You're right.
Kind of reaches up and taps you on the cheek. That's all you got to remember, honey. Okay, so I feel like you will greatly need this. I'm not going to lie. And I would like to see you moving forward. I feel like y'all are fairly new on the road. You just have that greenhorn sense to you, if you will. I'll make you the same deal I made your friends. 2 gold coins and a secret. And this baby is all yours.
Do you purchase items as well?
Just things of a magical quality, yes. I'm afraid I do not deal in the mundane. You know, you can just go down the street to that town or any other town that you find around here. They're always looking for that stuff, especially if it came from the ancients. Hoo-hoo, do they go crazy for that shit?
I don't want to do this without consulting with the group. So would so we got all those gems last time, like the Moonstone gems, Quartz gems, Jasper, like all those gems. Would that be something that he buys, or is that something we need to sell in town?
That would be something that you need to find. Jewelers would probably pay the most for that. And
Okay.
it's going to be kind of town dependent on they're higher quality gems. So yeah, you can definitely sell them at any place. The best quality is going to be from a bigger type town.
Okay.
Or the best return.
So this is just a potion of healing?
It is a potion of greater healing.
That's a potion of
Drop
greater
it.
healing?
Yeah.
44 plus 4.
Mhm.
How much? 2 gold pieces and a secret.
2 gold pieces and a secret.
Okay.
Do we need to go off to the side too? I don't know if this is a secret you want to share with the group. I mean, secrets between friends are one thing, but you know, I don't mind if you don't want to tell anybody. Secret between you and me stays between you and me. Winks at you.
What is a secret that Caspian would have? You have to let me mull this over.
Well, you think on it, honey. You think about what type of secret's worth this type of potion. I understand it's not that great. I'm unfortunately just came from a town that didn't have much of anything, unfortunately, including Hope. Poor babies. They're going through some rough shit. Okay. But unfortunately, they didn't have a lot of magical items, and I've been sold out in some places. You know, some adventurers, they sure like their shit.
Yeah.
So you think on it. I'm going to keep this right here, and literally just puts it in his pocket, and it doesn't look like there's no indication that there's a big bottle of anything in his pocket.
Yeah. It just
See?
disappears.
You think on it and let me know. Okay, I'm gonna go to your friends, Mr. Piggy Daddy, Mr. Piggy Daddy.
Mr. Piggy Daddy.
Would you
My
possibly
name is
like me to?
A.A.S.H.U. What's your name?
My name is Wendell Thorne, and it is wonderful to meet you, my dear. Would you possibly like me to take a gander into my little cart and see what I could possibly find for you, sweetheart?
Sure, but I don't know what I can offer in ways of payment.
Do you have any secrets, honey?
This guy eats our
I am an
secrets. It's
open
freaking
book.
me the hell out.
You're
Yeah,
an
I feel like it
open
powers
book.
them somehow.
I do have one secret, but I told her I would never tell.
Well, honey, if it's that important of a secret, I'll tell you something. Kind of leans over the cart, puts a hand under his chin. I'm going to tell you something, honey. If that secret is that big, you'd be surprised how much it's worth. I'm going to tell you straight up because I do like y'all. You seem fairly entertaining. And I would like to see y'all on the road again. By the way, is of course going to always be there for adventurers. So, I would like to tell you, hold on to your secret, sweetie. I don't have anything worth a secret like that yet. If it's that important. No. Unfortunately, most of my stuff, you might be able to find it out in your adventures and stuff, but it's a lot easier to buy it from me real fast. It'd probably help you going around, especially if you're going. Well, I assume you're going to be hitting that town, and you're not going to find much there. I told you they're kind of all out of everything. So I'll tell you, hold on to that. Did you get anything in your adventure? Did you get like some financial restitution? You can't tell me you're working for free, sweetie.
A necklace.
That's a very beautiful necklace. Would you be willing to part with it?
What would you give me in return?
We're going to look up that item real fast. Okay, so he is going to take it and he is going to inspect it real fast. And his eyes get really wide. You want to sell this, honey? I'll buy it from you.
It depends on what you have to offer for.
Hmm. I'll offer you 200 gold pieces for it.
I have no interest in currency.
Honey, what kind of currency you want? I deal in all kinds of currencies. What you got? What would you like me to get you?
How many baby piglets?
Another magical item of equal importance, of equal or greater value.
Oh, a trade. Okay. Okay. You want to trade me for another? Oh, honey.
Or I suppose a secret as well.
You want a secret from me?
Yes.
You are adorable. Now, honey, I'm gonna tell you right now. Unfortunately, because I have not been able to re-up on my goods, I have. You're the first adventurers I've run into for a little bit longer than I'm comfortable with for my stock purchase or my stock purposes. So I will unfortunately have to tell you that I'm gonna have to give you a rain check. But you keep that medallion safe. Don't you sell it to nobody else. I'll trade you for it. We'll have a discussion on the secret. Winks at you.
Well, a few times around, he walks away from him with his piglet.
Yes, sir.
Oh, can I feed this potion to the donkey?
Your potion of climbing.
Potion of climbing.
Yeah.
Are you trying to be sneaky about not getting Wendell's attention?
Yes. I'm waiting for him to talk to Muirin so I can feed this donkey this potion. I want to see I want to see if he's messing with us and if he's giving us bad stuff.
Okay. All right, go ahead and roll me stealth at advantage if you are going to be waiting until he's talking to Muirin.
So I have disadvantage in stealth. So is that just a regular stealth?
You just roll once. Mhm.
There we go.
Oh.
Yes, Brandon.
Can I help? Can I see him kind of like scooting towards the front of the car, like looking? Yeah, can I help him to where he could roll it to be more stealthy, where he could roll at advantage? Like,
The
can I
drunk-
like cover
the
him?
drunk guy-
If he was
the
Yeah, I
drunk
don't
guy
want your help.
wants to
I don't
if he
want
was
your help.
already
in
trying to be
stealth.
stealthy, you
You're
would
like-
have to roll competing stealth or perception check to see if you could see him being stealthy.
I
And
want to
then
do
I
that.
would have to roll to see if I could hide my stealth from your seeing my stealth and your stealth roll.
before you stealth.
All right. Go
you
ahead and
are
roll stealth.
I feel like y'all are overestimating how long the conversation with me is going to be.
Okay. So he turns to Muirin as Nines starts to creep his way towards Darla behind Wendell's back, and you're pretty stealthy for something with a metal body. So you keep going. What about you, my fellow tiefling honey? Oh, I love your horns. They're so pretty. Okay. Is there
Thank
anything
you.
that I can get you?
Your horns are super cute, and
Oh, thank you,
no.
honey. I'm afraid that you're the only one who seems to think they're cute. Shh, people be kind of judgy out here if you look a little bit like me.
But no, I
Do
don't.
we need to do an animal handling check too?
Yes, you will. Go ahead and roll animal handling at disadvantage.
This is giving off a llama. He's supposed to be dead vibes.
A llama. Now I'm like, what other potions do I was like looking at my spells? I'm like so over this guy.
Does a 3 do it?
God, I want to kill him.
Anyway, Muirin is talking about how we really jump to murder at the slightest annoyance. Like
It's Brandon. It's Brandon.
At the most minor inconvenience, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking kill this guy.
that guy's chewing too loud. Death.
Fucking murder him.
Personalized license plates. Death.
But Muirin's like, no, because if it's a secret and then I tell you it's not a secret, so this doesn't make any sense.
Damn.
It's only
got
a
him.
secret. Well, okay, honey, I'm gonna tell you
Fucking
this. It's
got
a
him.
binding contract that any secret that you tell me, the by the way guarantee is that that secret will never be spoken by these lips. Nor will it be told to anyone
Feels like
while
a little
I'm
person.
alive.
I'm just
Your secret is safe.
I'm okay.
That's fine, honey. Well, I am here. And by the way, you know me, I'm Wendell Thorne. I think big old toothy smile. And Nines, as you sneak out behind Darla and you attempt to wrestle this potion into her mouth, she simply bends over, nice, calm as can be, kicks you with both of her back feet, and you take 8 bludgeoning damage as you are knocked backwards onto your ass.
Worth it.
And then you
Cool.
hear, "Oh, I wouldn't mess with Darla. She does have a temper." And Darla just kind of looks at you and goes,
I will take what is Wendell? Matthew McConaughey? Be like, Mr. McConaughey, I will do business with you. Here are my 2 gold pieces, and my secret is that my ex is technically a sexy fish.
Is that a
Once
secret,
again.
though?
Once again, the same
From
look on
him.
their face.
Secret from him.
And he goes, "Honey bunny, you already told your friends what your ex-girlfriend looks like. That's not a secret. I know what
How
a
does he-
secret is.
How does he know?
Because I know what a secret
Because
is.
he's magic.
Sweetie, everybody's got a little bit of magic in them. Don't you know that?
We keep
you
trying
do.
to get around magic in the dumbest way.
Yeah, can I pluck this guy's eyes out?
Exactly.
How much to
What would you
melon?
have
How
to
what are we gonna
roll?
to
Yeah,
melon
what do we
ball
have to
this
roll
guy's
to pluck
eyes?
his fucking eyes
I
out?
pluck his eyes out and implant them into my own.
Look at me. Look at
This
me,
is
Matthew
what
McConaughey,
happens
with your
when I
special
don't make you
eyes.
take a break. This is what happens when you guys get on a roll. I have not taken a break, and I wasn't going
We
to
should
because it's
do- yeah,
already
we should
almost
take a-
10:30.
Before we pluck someone's eyes out, we should
Let's
probably
go ahead
plot
and
it.
take a
Okay,
short break
here,
because
here,
y'all
I
need to
got
be
it.
contained.
Two gold pieces, and I once got a hand job from a crocodile. How about that? How about that?
He throws up.
If it was an alligator, it would be believable, but a crocodile, I
Yeah,
feel like
crocodiles are more
dead.
aggressive.
Okay.
That's the whole point.
Here you go.
Oh, I
There you
gotta
go.
What is that?
That is Sobek, a crocodilian demigod.
You
How
got
about
a hand job from
He had
something.
that ready.
What? I get
So-
around.
Go ahead and the rest of you roll me perception checks.
Caspian is a man about town.
19. I hear him say it.
17. Oh, sure, here's a 2. Everybody's like,
Muirin hears it, and she's just rolling around laughing. You got a head shot from so.
Roll me perception at disadvantage because you're rolling you're laughing so hard.
Oh, wait, what am I rolling? Perception?
Yeah,
At disadvantage? Oh my
Yes.
god.
because it was absolutely delightful.
20, a natural 20 plus 4, and then also a 15.
Okay, so with a 15. So all three of you see that as soon as Caspian starts to tell his secret, Wendell's eyes begin to glow.
he's just
And-
yelling the
God damn it.
secret.
Nines knows that when he told his secret that had already been told to other people, there was no glow in Wendell's eyes. There was a glow when you told a secret that nobody else knew. Same thing
He
happens
just
here.
looks so disappointed after he hears it.
Witchcraft.
Kind of looks at you like,
Come on, man.
I think
Really?
you will. I honestly think you are definitely going to need multiple of these, so I will try to stock up as much as possible before we see each other again.
Dick.
Hands you the potion, takes the 2 gold coins.
Hell yeah.
I appreciate doing business with y'all.
Hell yeah.
Can
Is
I
there
get
anything-
any more secrets?
Is there
Don't you
anything
worry.
else that y'all would need from me? Or by the way, you can always find me. I'm here. I'm there. I am everywhere.
How do we find you?
Some of his common epithets betray the nature succinctly, the most notable being he who loves robbery or he who eats while he also mates. That's the dude that gave you a hand job. Just so you're aware.
I like to live on the edge. My ex-girlfriend is literally a like swirl of gnashing teeth and tentacles. Like
But this is a crocodile, and it says that his nickname is he who eats while he also mates. Like, I don't think being like my ex-girlfriend is kind of a fish.
I mean,
Stop that.
there was a lot of food play, but I thought it was just what like he was into.
Piece of pizza
This
with a
is
cup of
the
ranch on
whole
your back.
conversation that y'all are having as like Wendell's just, okay, y'all, do y'all need anything? Okay. I'm gonna let y'all unpack that. Hopefully whenever I see y'all next, you have some more things that we can do. Looks over at A.A.S.H.U, gives you like a wink and says, and I'll be on the lookout for some stuff that I can hopefully barter with you to take that medallion off your hands there, my friend.
And
Okay.
Caspian goes, and I've got plenty of more secrets, and I wink back at Matthew McConaughey.
He
And
shivers.
he smiles so big and he's like, oh, honey, I sure do hope you do. I look
Gross.
forward to doing business with you.
Gross.
This guy's
And then-
stealing y'all's souls.
Yep.
Probably.
Rolls up the little by the way sign on the side, pins it to the tarp. He's like, all right then, adventurers. Well, I am heading out. I don't know where you're going, but I know where I have been. So I will wish you farewell. And then we will meet again one day.
Sneak attack him.
Also, that's
No,
a
I'm just kidding.
fucking steal. Potion of Greater Healings are like 100 fucking gold pieces. So he can have all the handjob stories he wants.
Unless it's also giving him like part of your soul or whatever.
Eh,
He's literally got a pact with his ex-girlfriend, Demon Monster.
yeah,
That's
like
fair.
Not demon, but monster.
yeah, like
Not super bothered.
I
Yeah.
don't think Caspian is too bothered by where he places his fucking Horcruxes and inside of whom.
Wow.
Wow.
Phrasing.
So taking a break.
Yes, we will take a short break, and then we will be back.
5 minutes.
5.
Don't promise. Don't promise. You
Yeah,
know we
don't promise
never,
5
ever,
minutes.
ever
Who
stick
knows
to
what
time
happens?
frames. We will be
It's
late
type
to our
5,
own
yeah,
funerals.
I hope so.
But it will be brief.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, everybody. See you in a little bit. one. So I'm really interested in it because I see so many awesome programs, especially since we started doing this and using different programs to make the layouts and stuff. And I just find that so awesome. And just being able to take classes to get back into and learn how to use those programs to like their fullest extent is, I want to do it.
Fun fact: when I took digital imaging in college, my professor, my instructor, was a climate denier.
Oh dear.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Weird.
super weird. He was like, "I'm going to teach you about Photoshop. Also, global warming is a hoax." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Like seems like an odd stance to have about
Interesting.
Photoshop, but
I wonder-
okay.
I wonder if by now he's a flat earther or something. Like
Probably.
I really wonder about like the conspiracy theorists from my childhood and how far they've gone now that things have gotten truly wacky.
Oh, and he was like on a whole ass adult. Like this wasn't like, "I'm Steve, I'm your digital imaging teacher." No, this was like,
Oh, I know.
yeah, Professor
Reginald.
Stevens. Yeah, Reginald Stevens, the
Okay, but
Photoshop professor.
I have a question about how Bree worded what she said. How many conspiracy theorists did you know growing? Because I haven't known many, like actual people that I'm like, oh, you believe this. How many did you know?
I mean, we kind of grew up in a very culty environment.
You have alluded to that before.
So
So,
like my
lot more sense.
100% growing up, our dad was like, "Yeah, dinosaur bones were put there by the devil to trick us."
My mom did that.
So yeah,
Yeah.
my dad said that.
like I mentioned that I got sent to like seminars for like end times stuff. So I've known
Wow.
a few. Known a
Gro-
few.
When you grow up around them,
Yeah, I've
I
encountered them.
just, I mean,
Like,
like
I
I've
did
known
not
some
believe-
religious crazy people. Well, not, crazy is rude, and I don't mean that in that way. It's
well, there's a difference
religious,
between
heavy zealot types that are scary to me. But even then, like that's the conspiracy that they kind of, and it's to each their own. But that would be the only conspiracy that I would say that they
Yeah.
follow.
How many conspiracy theorists did you know, Bree? I don't know. I just grew up in an apocalyptic death cult, but like the light version.
Y'all have been so like you just very barely have pulled back the curtain on that with me because I am such a little naive. I lived in a bubble, surprisingly,
We
but
did too.
yes, yeah, your bubble was way different though. I just wasn't allowed to watch anime and shit. You're fascinating. We're gonna have to have a long girls' night.
So now that we're back,
Did you want something, my dear? What did you want to do?
I think we were talking about plucking that guy's eyes
Yes,
out.
I'm not fighting
yes,
that guy.
please. Nat one, that witch bolt at this man.
oh no,
Tell
that wasn't
me-
him. That was
Oh,
that was
okay.
a Josh.
Oh, that's at 9s?
Why did you try
Yes.
to witch bolt Josh?
Why would you?
Because he doesn't withstand democracy.
You can't
So I
bring
guess-
outside things into the game.
I'm bringing
Doesn't
it
work.
in,
Doesn't work
baby.
that way.
I'm
But how
bringing
is it
in.
outside? How is it outside?
It is inside. It is fully inside.
Prove it.
There's a mute rule.
Prove it.
If
No.
you're muted,
Prove it.
if you're muted,
I think the audience should know
yes,
that
yes.
Josh was
Oh.
muted, and we were like, clip it, and he was like, nope.
There's nothing to clip. We weren't live. There's
But
nothing
you were
to
muted.
clip.
But you were muted, and you were recording. See, no,
I can't
No.
clip it right this moment. I could do it later.
PvP zone.
I could do it
This
later.
is now a PvP zone.
I was fucking shredded. Let me get the window
I was
back
gonna say,
up.
I honestly think that this is a technical thing where because we were not live, we were on our holding screen, he could not clip it.
You don't have to physically clip it, but you gotta.
You want me to acknowledge
that
the?
Yes, that's what I want. I want you to not. I want no one to be above democracy. That's what I want.
I want.
This
No,
is
let's
not
shred
an
it, baby. Let's
authoritarianism,
shred it,
and I will
baby.
not exist in an authoritarianism. It will
Pull
not
up.
happen.
Pull up.
I am pulling up.
Oh.
I nat one so I set myself on fire, but I am pulling up on fire.
All right.
Let's fucking go.
Hang
I
on.
drop my flag. This is a PvP zone. What do I have to do to fucking murder Josh?
Jess,
Don't we-
you gotta.
No.
Jess
Yeah.
is like, actually, this is not a democracy, but Josh is not in charge. I am.
No,
I'll take
pull
that.
up. Pull up. Let's go.
I'll take that. Let's go. Let's fucking
Okay,
go.
your 8 doesn't hit. So
I dropped Miss Noodle.
Well, y'all, hang on. If you would
Continues towards the town.
Yeah, right.
I
y'all would
transform into the
like-
most hideous demon you've fucking seen, with hell blades for hand axes.
And I'm like, oh, that's very scary. Too bad it's a fucking hat.
Muirin also pulls out a juice box.
And you hear, well, honeys, I think that y'all are just about, I think I'm done here. I don't think that there's anything else that I can do for you. I will say, I hope I see for you the next time I see you. Oh,
might not.
Lords. Gods
not.
protect you. Bless your hearts, and I'll
Might
see you
not.
later. Don't forget to buy from By the Way. Have a good one. And he gets on the cart, and he and Darla start clip-clopping away.
I
Hold
throw
up.
Miss Noodle where his cart used to be. Give me a fucking map, Jess. Give me a fucking map, Jess.
Pull up.
About to end this man's career.
Pull up. Let's go.
I have everything packed into the trunk. The car is full. I am fucking my traveling hat. I have a fucking neck pillow. I am pulling all the way. I am in your driveway.
You ready to
I
die
have
for this?
smashed my car. Yes. This is the hill that I die on. Hold on. Are you ready to die for this? Because again,
I was born ready to die.
that snake is 30 feet tall.
I will
I-
climb inside of it. In it. I will live inside that. I will make that snake a home. Like the old woman in A.A.S.H.U, I will turn that snake into a multi-family unit. Let's go.
Here you go, buddy. No! Give me the map!
Wait.
Give me the map! I have to murder my best friend.
And on that note, we will say that the session is over for this evening.
No, let's
We are
finish.
rolling up on the.
Okay, go.
I am trying to be better about getting us off at the time we said that we were gonna get off. Trying to be a responsible
A.A.S.H.U and
GM.
Muirin are
directing the
holding him
circus.
back from each other. Let me go. Let me go.
The pig's like squeaking around his feet.
He's hopping.
He's all like fucked. He's like at A.A.S.H.U's feet, like getting big.
Love it.
So earlier today, when I was like kind of trying to retool some of my spells, I was like, should I take calm emotions?
Probably. Probably.
I'm probably gonna wind up taking that one.
I would say that in the long run, it makes a very good spell to have role playing wise for this group.
Hmm.
Is there a spell called Enlarge Emotions?
Engorge emotions.
I want to get more mad.
Engorge emotion.
Can I homebrew that?
Oh,
Yes.
actually,
steroids.
there probably is some stuff, especially with
Amnesty steroids.
the inclusion of psionic and telepathic abilities. Like that's legitimately you're messing with people's brains. So it wouldn't surprise me if there is a way to screw with people's emotions.
It is incredible to me both how like flexible this group is, like just we'll just do whatever, and then also how fucking stubborn this group is. No, I'm not gonna make me.
Pull up.
Like, oh my god, yeah.
Pull
it's-
up.
But they are
Incredible.
all democratic in nature. Like any like hard stops that I have had have for just causes.
God. Oh my
Or-
god.
Or if I've encountered a mild
Oh my
annoyance.
God.
Mild annoyance, yes.
I can't hear you up there on your soapbox. Ah.
Fucking, if Jess is not above the rules, then no one is above the rules.
You
That's
cannot.
all
It
that
is
I'm
not.
saying.
It's not fair just to make fun of us for doing it. The joke won't be funny if it's just us. It has to be everybody.
Exactly.
Okay,
This fucking
alright.
guy. Hey, there he is. Okay.
Ah.
Okay. Okay. Sis coming in hot with the calm emotions.
She's like, wait, I learned how to do this in childhood. Hang on, everybody. We're calm. Everything is okay.
I am
I'm
a-
glad
I am a
we
father
did,
now.
though.
I am a
And Brandon
father
is
now.
just like, for justice. Fucking
Jesus Christ.
Josh is just like, all right, we can calm down. I'm
Mm.
gonna do the responsible thing. I'm not gonna kill this dude. You know, we have a piglet in the party to look after now. We have to
True.
be responsible.
We have precious cargo now.
A.A.S.H.U is incredibly naive and needs to be protected as the cinnamon roll that he is.
He is a cinnamon roll.
I love him. He's adopted
Which is
a fucking
so
kid.
refreshing after fucking Wally.
Ugh.
Little apathetic shit that he was.
I wonder
Alright.
if Wally is part of why we have so little patience. Like, if someone annoys us even a little, we're like, pluck his eyes out.
No. No. Can completely 100% confirm you were that way before Wally became like super duper unbearable.
He started off naive and then like he got fucked in the head super early by
Yeah,
the
you know,
levels of
Like
madness.
episode 3.
You know, when a bunch of creatures keep making it so you have to roll to see whether you go crazy in a crazy place, then
He was puking at Josh's fucking antics. Or Donnie's.
Was that
And
when
then,
that was the liquefaction room, the blender that I
Yes.
created in that circle room.
that's
liquefied 3
not
people in
a
that room.
phrase I like.
But it's true. It fits.
It does fit, and I didn't like it then. Don't like it now. 100% do not recommend. Have we found who we would like to raid this evening?
You guys had that person last time that we rated that was good, but I assume we want to try someone new.
Mm-hmm. I mean, up to the group.
I'm looking.
Make sure they are very democratic. You better vet them.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Only democracies for us.
My friend Quack Attack is playing Resident Evil right now. We could raid him, but he is not democratic, so we cannot.
What about
raid
He
him.
is very fascist.
what about the
pro-fascist.
Bone Zone?
What's
That's a deal.
that?
We might get some unsavory characters.
I think that's
Wait.
the only kind of characters that we want. I'm
I
posting
know, right?
the channel there. This episode of theirs is called the Bone Zone. I feel like that's on brand for us.
Art Hard Studios.
Okay. They've got 69 people watching. I'm good.
Hey,
Ooh.
I don't want to ruin that.
Well, we're gonna.
We're good. Go ahead and ruin it.
Will do.
All right, everybody. We will see you next week. Stay tuned to our social media networks. We will let you know. No, networks. I'm so fucking fancy. Stay tuned to our social media networks to see what's going on in Levels of Madness. We'll let you know. We got to take a look at some schedules. Things are getting crazy. We got end of the year stuff for both parents and students. So we will let you know, but we will be here weekly. And then hopefully one day, I'm not going to guarantee we can get on a consistent schedule, but we'll see.
We will. We will.
No, we won't. No,
It'll happen.
we're flexible, and I'm cool.
I believe in us.
We
We were on a consistent schedule for like a year.
weekly.
We can do it.
Weekly is
true.
consistent.
That is very true.
Consistent. All right, everybody. Until then, have fun, stay sane, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.